Judge, how would you describe this man?
I would describe this man as an American hero, as a person willing to risk life, limb, and liberty in order to expose to the American people one of the most extraordinary violations of American principles, value judgments, and the Constitution itself in all of our history. A person so familiar with the intelligence community, as you heard from the excerpts that you just played. He's aware of the personal danger to himself. He knows of the likelihood of prosecution, but he also understands that the government listening to half the country is not what was bargained for when statutes were enacted in the days and weeks after 9/11.
Greetings, citizens of the world. We are anonymous. For many years now, we have warned the citizens of the world about the threats that government pose to the freedoms of the internet. Over this period of time, many people have woken up to the lies told by government officials and now understand the importance of keeping the internet open and free for all to use.
The events that have transpired over the recent days have proven, indisputably, that the governments of the United States and the United Kingdom are trying with all effort possible to monitor the internet. You might ask us, if not to fight terrorism, what are they looking for? The governments of the world are corrupted to the core, by greed and lust, intoxicated by power. They fear losing this power to the people. Let us look at this secret spy system Prism, and its apparent effectiveness. It has failed to stop terrorism, but has succeeded in monitoring everyone in the world, even law-abiding citizens. It is true that there are evil people in this world who must be watched to ensure the safety of others, but it is simply immoral and unethical to blanket monitor everyone worldwide, assuming that everyone must be guilty of something.
Edward Snowden is a true hero of the people worldwide for revealing this. In stepping forward to bring us the horrifying truth about the draconian states secretly operating, he has put his life on the line. He has given up his job with the government. He has lost his family and loved ones. He now risks extradition and life sentencing to prison, merely for telling us that each and every one of us is being watched, monitored, documented, recorded and categorized.
The fact that companies like Microsoft, Facebook, and Google are involved means that a significant amount of the internet, as we know it, is under inspection. The right to privacy has been violated. People are in greater danger from this surveillance system than they are from terrorism, because the terrorists have not been stopped.
What we are witnessing is the hand of the government and corporate greed extending over the internet. A smear campaign is beginning against Snowden now. This is to be expected. When government is threatened with the loss of power or control, they will use any means required to ensure that the view of the public supports them, instead of the evidence which has come to light. This is done through the media. Already they are calling Edward Snowden a traitor, a supporter of terrorism, or even just creating doubt over his motives. These are common methods seen used against every person who has ever revealed the truth against the state.
The corporations which have been revealed as taking part in Prism are now scrambling to defend their names, releasing so-called reassurance on why their users' privacy is important. You must ask yourself, if they had done nothing wrong, they would not go to such extreme lengths to change public perception. It is up to us, the people, to see through these lies being told. We must stand with Edward Snowden and fight back on all fronts against the Big Brother state.
Many say they have nothing to hide. But this is beside the point. If you have nothing to hide, why should you be watched? If someone broke into your home and read through your documents and private data, you would feel violated and angered. Why should your digital information be exempt from this? The only difference with online spying is that you remain unaware that it is happening. Otherwise you would become just as angered towards it. And this is why governments fight to keep us from knowing the truth. You only have to scratch the surface before the lies become visible.
Citizens of the world, users of the internet, show your support for Edward Snowden. Edward Snowden is now under the protection of Anonymous worldwide. We are all Edward Snowden now. We urge you to remain peaceful, but to rise. Now is the time to say enough. We call for massive disobedience towards the Big Brother state. We invite you to be anonymous. We must act together worldwide for the cause of internet privacy. Anonymous has no leader, no ranking, and no single means of communication. We are spread of many mediums and languages. Join with us for the freedom of the internet. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Expect us.